Hey, what's up, guys? We're coming to you live at 12:05. Wait, it's 12:06 now. And we are continuing with Amores 1-9, starting at line 27. I'm going to take you through the translation, and I will incorporate the notes and commentary that are down at the bottom of your handout. Okay, so starting in line 27, we are going to use this infinitive transire as the subject of an imaginary verb est. So we're going to write transire will be the subject, and we'll number that as 1. And I'm going to write an est in the margin. So to cross the manus, the 3, to cross the bands, and that's plural, to cross the bands, the groups of custodes, of watchmen, and the 5, and the same thing, crowds of those keeping watch, 6, is the, so to cross these guys, est, is the opus 3. So this is the predicate nominative. So maybe just say to cross is the job, always, semper, of the soldier, 7, and of the miserable person in love. So I guess you can take this whole thing as your subject of est, that whole clause. So if we wanted to try it again, it would be like, to cross the groups of watchmen and the squads of guards is the opus, is the job, the duty of the soldier and of the always miserable lover. Mars dubius. So again, there's an est that you can supply here. Mars is uncertain, and Venus is not certain either. Victi resurgunt. Now here's something I had a problem with in graduate school, so please watch carefully. Victi is a perfect passive participle. Those people having been defeated, they resurgunt, they rise up. So the people who have been conquered, they rise up. And what about the other people? So, and the people you deny, so let's see, how are we going to do this? And the people 3 whom you deny, 5, could ever Yakare lie dead? Well, 8, they do fall in battle. They do die. So neges, if you need to know, Lucas, is a verb of the head that introduces an indirect statement. So here's your verb of the head, your HV, your head verb. This, quos, would be your subject accusative. Posse would be the infinitive. And then Yakare is the complementary infinitive of the verb posse. So that's kind of tough. So I'm going to do it for you again. Those defeated do rise again. But the people you claim could never lie there dead, they do actually fall. Therefore, ergo, quicumque, whosoever vocabat, called love, right? Desidium, whoever called it inactivity, whoever called love a leisure pursuit, for, and remember this from Catullus, de sina synaptire, right? Let him stop doing that. Because 5, love, est, is a thing. You have to understand the word a thing. 7, Okay, and that's a genitive of quality. Good. Let's go on to line 33. And we find out another reference because Ovid's not writing about war, but he can certainly quote something about the war. So great Achilles, number 1, Ardet, he burns for Briseis, who was abducted. And then he's got a little parenthetical comment here. Hey, Trojans, right? So that's a vocative. Frangite, an imperative. Smash the Argeas opes. Smash the Greek resources. Doom licet, as long as it's permitted to. Hector, so here's my subject. Hector Ebat went ab Andromaches complexibus. So here's your prepositional phrase, ab complexibus, from the embrace, genitive, and that's kind of Greek genitive. So I give a shortcut by putting an apostrophe there. He went from Andromache's embrace ad arma. He went straight to arms. And the one, quai, the one who Daret gave or put the galeam, the helmet, kapiti, pink is dative, on his head, well, uxor erad. Well, that was his wife. Summa ducum. Summa is in a apposition with Atreides, who's Agamemnon. So the highest genitive of leaders, that is to say, Atreides, he fertor, he is said, sorry, so 1, Atreides is said, visa priameide, right? So now I have my ablative absolute, right? And Priameida is Cassandra. So with Cassandra having been seen, that's my ablative absolute. Atreides, so Agamemnon is said, obstipuesse, and now I have my indirect statement. So I have my subject, we have a verb of the head, is said, and then, or maybe it's not indirect statement, but it sounds like one, is said to have obstipuesse, stood agape, right? Obstipuesse, to be amazed at her what? At her hair, the hair of the Maenad. This is a follower of Bacchus, when her hair was let down. And now we're recalling a scene from the Odyssey, Mars, quoque. Also, de prensus, having been caught, he sensit, he, main verb, he felt the fabrilia vincula, right, the well-made chains, right, notior in caelo fabula nulla, and no tale fuit was notior, nominative, describing this story, was more famous in Kylo, in heaven. And that takes us down to line 40. You only have a few more lines, so I will get to those in a second, and I will see you in class. Take care.